We work on Brazilian roads, lanes, and highways to connect paths. We make dreams come true to bring people together. We are the National Land Transport Agency, a regulatory agency that executes the sector's public policies regulating and inspecting the infrastructure operation and land transport services in Brazil. An agency created on June 5, 2001 by Law Number 10,233 and regulated by Decree Number 4,130 of February 13, 2002, which since its creation has been making efforts for land transport development in the country. In the scope of its activities, ANTT is responsible for federal roadways rented to the private sector. Through this system, the concessionaire's actions and investments under the agency's coordination provide several improvements to the roadways, increasing the granted roadways' fluidity, safety, and traffic capacity. ANTT is also in charge of passenger and cargo railway transport, granted and authorized to the private sector. As for passenger sector, the agency is responsible for the concession or authorization of interstate and international railway transport, as well as authorizing tourist, cultural, historical, and commemorative train services, thus ensuring the safety and comfort of users. ANTT follows the best practices in cargo railway transport regulation for the country's economic and social development through the distribution of its resources. Interstate and international road passenger transport is also part of the agency's attributions. For regular bus lines, ANTT acts to provide the connection between all Brazilian states in addition to connecting neighboring countries. The chartering service is also under the agency's responsibility, regulating and supervising closed-circuit and occasional trips. This way, ANTT ensures that millions of Brazilians around the country can be transported with quality and efficiency and contributes to assuring the Brazilian citizens' right to come and go. Furthermore, the cargo transport is ANTT's responsibility. The agency registers the truck operators, inspects the overweight trucks, and sets rules for transporting hazardous products such as fuels and flammables. This control makes it possible to organize and formalize the market, dimensioning the activity's scope and providing more security to the cargo's course. ANTT is also responsible for authorizing multimodal transport, which conducts the cargo transportation using more than one transport modality and being responsible for the operation since its origin until its destination. The aim is to encourage a more integrated and rational use of the various transport modals throughout the country. With all these activities, ANTT seeks to provide users with adequate infrastructure and rendering of land transport services with transparency and effective regulation, continuously improving its services. A work designed and developed to connect paths and bring people together.